Honorable John Boehner.
In a few moments, we'll have the presentation of the medal. You know, I found it interesting that the British originally called their aces, which of course is a show business term. But when you listen to some of these stories, it does feel like something out of the movies. Take the tale of the USS Laffey, a summer class destroyer. On April 16th, 1945, the Laffey was on patrol off the coast of Okinawa. Sometime after breakfast, the radar operator reported that a group of kamikazes was coming in from the north. 40 of them descended on the Laffey. The Laffey was taking a terrible beating when 4 Wildcats arrived from the carrier USS Shamrock Bay, led by Lieutenant Junior Grade Carl Riemann. Riemann and his aviators dove into the kamikaze formation. Riemann took out one dive bomber, then another, then a torpedo plane, then another, using up all of his ammunition. No matter, because on his way out, Riemann made a glide run to scare the enemy from the Laffey. And the Laffey's survival is one of the great stories of naval history. Now, Carl Riemann was born and raised right here in Washington, D.C. He was an ace by the age of 23. And like many of his generation, he was a family man. Carl's obituary notes that he was survived by 12 children, 50 grandchildren, 84 great-grandchildren, 2 great-great-grandchildren. Well, recently I learned that one of his grandsons works for me. His name's Billy Benjamin. He does all that computer stuff in my office, shows me how to use my iPhone and my iPad. And he's a good guy, big Washington Redskins fan, but we can forgive him for that. But it's through Billy's perspective that we can understand why this medal is so important. Billy says his grandfather was a fiery, competitive guy, loved to fly, and loved his country. Carl flew in the Navy for 25 years, got involved in a printing business, and then when he went back in another 5 years in the Air Force. He was active in the Knights of Columbus, started a family business, and I'm sure didn't have a hard time finding employees. But looking back, Carl was proud of his service, except for one thing. He was still mad that he ran out of bullets. And Billy says, if anyone read or bled red, white, and blue, it was that guy. And that's why we award this medal to these men. It celebrates not just what they did, but how they did it. With daring, with devotion, to live what Teddy Roosevelt would call the strenuous life. It reaffirms that nothing worth fighting for ever comes easy, and embodies the thanks of a grateful nation. So I'd like now to ask General Chick Cleveland to join me on the stage as we present him and his comrades our highest honor, the Congressional Gold Medal.